So I haven't made a vlog update in a while, and I really wanted to. Sorry, I look like shit. I have no makeup on. Um, so a lot of things have changed, and some kind of sad, some not so sad, some really great things have changed. Um, as far as my depression goes, which is something that I've talked about pretty openly on my YouTube account, I was on God, what was it called? Lexapro for a while, and I started getting a little bit random panic attacks every now and then. For the most part, my anxiety was like super under control. It was great. But then I got prescribed Xanax, and so I just had that in case of emergencies, which was great. Everything was going perfect, which sucks because I started getting really bad headaches and neck aches as a side effect, and they just became so unbearable. They became like to the point where it was a task to hold up my head. So I had to give up that medication, which is unfortunate because literally Lexapro was amazing for me. If you took away the headaches, I would probably say that my depression is cured, even though I feel like depression is something you live with, for the rest of your life in remission, but you have your bouts or whatever. But yeah, so that was unfortunate, but I started up on God, I don't remember the new name of my medication, but I'll put it in the link when I figure it out. I started on a new medication, and it's going good so far. I've been still having some pretty bad anxiety, because, I had to wean off of the first medication before getting on the second one, which was hard. Like, thank God I had Xanax, to deal with that, because that was pretty difficult. But I think I'm in a pretty good place now as far as medication goes. As far as moving out goes, it's kind of sad. I was looking back at some of my old videos, and I saw the moving out video, and I was like, oh, well, that's sad. Basically, that didn't end up happening. I think my friends, they lived here for a while. I'm actually in their room at the moment. I'm kind of hibernating. I'm on winter break, so, but yeah, my friends, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford $500 a month when I really thought about it. And the more I thought about it, I thought, why the hell am I moving out when I live 5 minutes from school in a house for free and I'm making bank and I could be spending it on myself? That put with the fact that we really didn't have the same interests. Like, we're still great friends and I still love them, but we just don't have the same interests. They're into raving and parties, and I'm a nerd who sits at home and watches Doctor Who in my pajamas. so yeah, that definitely wouldn't work. I was sitting home a lot, let's just put it that way. So yeah, so I decided that it was better that I stayed. Which, thinking about it now, is good because I am probably going to do a summer abroad, not this coming summer, but the next one for my college, and that's going to cost a pretty penny. Besides that, I really wanted to talk about my weight loss. I am so proud of myself. Let me tell you something without trying to get too emotional. I have always been overweight for as long as I can remember. I mean, I was a skinny kid up until about 6 or 7, but I really don't remember that, I just remember being tortured, I remember, by myself and by others. I remember there was another Jessica that lived on the block, and I was Big Jessica. That was how people distinguished me. That is literally what people said in front of my face. They would say, if they were on the phone, and they would be like, I'm with Jessica, and someone would say, which one? And they would be like, oh, the Big Jessica. That's how I was. That was my marker. I wasn't the tall Jessica, the pretty Jessica, the brown hair Jessica. I was the Big Jessica. And, I've had some bad things happen. I wasn't bullied in school, but I definitely wasn't looked at. I wasn't acknowledged. And when I was, it wasn't too courteous. I remember being in school and just sitting to myself and having people come up and offer to be my friend. And it was nice at first until they're like, yeah, we figured you didn't have any, so we wanted to be your friend. Nice, thanks. And I also remember someone driving up to me in their car and spitting on me and calling me a fat bitch when I was 13 years old. So the fact that I have lost 50 pounds feels like a big fuck you to everyone. And it also feels so amazing because you know what? My entire life, I've said over and over again, I'll do this when I lose weight. I'll do that when I lose weight. I was putting off my life. I was putting off things. And you know what? I never thought I'd lose weight. I really didn't. I thought I was going to be, I thought I was going to be unhappy forever with my body. I can't recall the last time I've liked my body. And it's hard because, do you know, it's so hard to live in a skin that you don't like. It's hard to look in the mirror and think you're gross, and it's so hard. And for the last week or so, I have been looking in the mirror, and the first thought I've been thinking is, wow, you look good today. And that never happens. I'm so proud of myself, because weight is so hard to lose. It's so hard. And I never thought I'd be able to do it. Even though I've been saying it for years. One day, I really never thought that day would come. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm sorry, guys, I'm being a big baby, but, my weight's been my identifier for so long. It's even weird because the more I lose it, I actually get more anxiety the more I lose it, because I can see parts of me going, like, physically, like my body's shrinking, and it's just weird. It's weird. I feel like I'm disappearing, and it scares me a little bit. It's weird that I miss it a little bit, but I'm so proud of myself, and I want to make an update, and just tell people who are maybe in the place that I am, maybe that you're struggling with me, maybe you always have, that even if you think deep down you can't lose it, you can. You definitely can. I didn't think I'd be able to lose 20 pounds, let alone 50. And I'm still going, like, I'm really proud of myself. So yeah, that's my update, and I'm sorry for crying on you guys. I'm sure I'll get my fair share of trolls on this one, but I don't care. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys, and thanks for subscribing to my channel for you new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!